Please don't shake your head at me. I know what I'm doing here.
Shaking my head at everything happening.
Well, I get it, but understand that there's jurisdictional issues here that I need to confront, okay? Have a good day. Herb Street, Christopher Michael, Herb Street. 26W 709520. Where's Mr.?
Good morning, Judge and staff. John Graziani on behalf of Christopher Hebb Street, who's to my left. Please identify yourself, sir. Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, so your client pled guilty under 76948. Did you review the pre-sentence report and the victim's rights statement
You did.
that was stickered here? Did you read this, the pink stickered victim's rights statement that your son sent?
Yes.
Okay.
Judge, there's something though, we don't have any additions, deletions, or corrections on this. We do have an issue, however, with the victim's rights statement because according to Mr. Hebb Street, it doesn't appear that it was in the victim's handwriting. That's a concern. I mean, of course, he's guilty of the underlying charge. He pled to it, but this is
Whose handwriting is this in?
Mother's.
Is his mother here?
Yes.
Where is she? Where's his mother at? Is she out on Zoom or is she in here?
Not in this courtroom, but she is here. She may be coming in right now. I don't know.
What's the name? I can check Zoom.
She's here right now, Judge.
Where would the mother of Noah please come forward?
Did you read that?
Can you come right over to that microphone? That's a microphone. No, you're walking past it, ma'am.
Right there, right there. No, to the left, right to the left.
Wait a minute, ma'am, turn around. Come on this way. Just stop right there. That is a microphone. Thank you.
Sorry.
That's okay. Your name?
Melissa Gibbs.
Which one of your sons is autistic?
Alice.
Right. Not Noah.
No.
This statement that is in, at least it says Noah Hebb Street victim statement. Who wrote that?
He read it and I wrote it out because it's his handwriting. He wrote it a couple times a week. We took some things out that I said he shouldn't put in there.
And he's fine. He's here, right?
Yeah, he wrote, I think you're talking about the Aiden and Alley. If he wrote that, he said he was concerned about his siblings. Yes.
It's fine. Just relax. I just want to make sure that this was his wording. It was not your wording. Are you sure? You're in a courtroom. You would tell me the truth, right? We're not in a. Okay.
Judge, I do have some concerns, although again, Mr. Hebb Street is guilty of the underlying offense. There may have been some undue influence in the situation, Judge. The student, Miss Noah, is not the best student and has a difficult time putting words together. And as a result, again, that's a concern that Mr. Hebb Street has. That's all I want to say.
May I say something, Judge?
Not yet. Not yet. I'm gonna come back to you. I promise you. Is everything, or any other material additions, corrections, or deletions?
Nothing else, Judge. We want to move on from this. Mr. Hebb Street wants to move on from this difficult situation.
Anything you would like to say?
Just that, we love him and miss him, and, gonna work through this to have him back in our house.
I indicated to Mr. Hebb Street that this is simply the district court and that you don't have any authority to litigate, any authority to make rulings on any domestic issue, but I advise Mr. Hebb Street to take those steps. Though, but that's all.
What's the status? Where's the child staying? With you, ma'am?
Yes, sir. And his stepfather was in the home as well.
Pardon me?
There's also, I'm remarried, so he's in a home with myself, his stepfather and his brother.
Right.
That's beautiful.
What is the status of any litigation in the circuit court with regard to custody of the child?
Judge, I'm not aware of the status. It appears that they have a joint custodial arrangement with, Noah because of the fact that Noah was going to the Woodhaven Brownstown High School. Right now, it appears that, Mr. Hepstreet's ex-wife was here. To our left is, allowing him to go, but there's some issues that exist, and I've indicated to Mr. Hepstreet to just try to resolve it through, the referee or ultimately a judge.
Yeah, but there's nothing that's ongoing right now as a result of this incident in the Wayne County Circuit Court.
No, sir.
I've advised Mr. Hepstreet that he wants to have visitation of reinstitute, partial custody, that he should do it through the court. Simple as that, Judge. They are not the arbiter in this situation. Of course, we'd like to reinstitute things. I mean, they weren't perfect, but I mean, you get in contact with somebody's got to take the proper remedy, proper steps to achieve them.
I mean, do you roughhouse with these kids or what?
No,
How old are they?
one's 16, one's 15.
What are you wrestling with them for?
He wants to wrestle.
Well, let them join the wrestling team. I mean, I'm serious as a heart attack about this. I read this report and I'm like, really? Really? I mean,
You're,
hang on a second. Let me finish. Noah had a small laceration to his lower neck and a bruise on the left side of his neck that occurred a week prior to this in a wrestling match with you. Now, I don't know. Did you wrestle in high school?
not exactly, no.
Well, what are you roughhousing with your kids for? I mean, I'm serious. I don't understand this. This is not. Kids want to do a lot of things, right? As a parent, we need to say, oh, that's not right. We're not doing that. Right? I mean, nobody gives us a playbook on how to be a parent, but when I read this, I'm just sitting here wondering what you're thinking, to be honest with you. If you're causing visible injuries to your son because of a wrestling match, whether you want to participate or not, and he wants to participate in, let's take all of that as a truth. Maybe, just maybe, as you, the adult in the room, should be saying, I don't think we need to do this. Let's figure out some other activity to engage in. I mean, you nobody said parenting was easy. Anybody who thinks parenting is easy probably is a lousy parent. But this just does not make sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. Now you put me in a position, I don't know enough about who does what and who's done what. And you got a circuit court order that allows for visitation. And I'm not quite sure where to go with this. Because I'm not gonna decide to say no contact with the victim in contravention of a circuit court order.
Judge, if I may interject, with the permission of Mr. Hepstreet's ex-wife, perhaps sending text messages, some form of communication until this matter is resolved, Judge.
What do you mean?
Just the father and the son communicating with one another, simple as that.
You had something you wanted to say.
Please.
Sure.
Has anybody asked my son how he feels? He is almost 16. This is not the first time assault has happened. This is the first time his father has been arrested. There was a September 11th, 2025. I had called the police. There is on record again of even his wife stating that there's abuse that happens in the home. Her words, not mine, in the police report. Nobody's asking my son. Those were my son's words. I wrote them down. My son is in therapy every week. Before, when he was in therapy, and the therapist would call CPS on him, he would rip him on therapy. Ask my son.
All right, okay, just slow down, please. Just,
I'm sorry, this has been years of me trying to protect
well,
myself.
I get it, but I just came into the situation. And I want to do the right thing here.
So,
Judge, in response to that, it's ultimately up to the child, particularly as they get older.
Right, I get it. I get it.
If the son doesn't want to visit him down the road, I feel badly for him if that's the scenario, but again, it's ultimately up to the son. He's not a 5-year-old child, not a
Yeah,
6-year-old.
but I'm not a divorce judge. I'm not in the family division of the circuit court, okay? That's not something that I should be doing right now as far as I'm concerned. Let me think, but ma'am, please don't shake your head at me. I know what I'm doing here.
shaking my head at everything happening.
Well, I get it, but understand that there's jurisdictional issues here that I need to confront, okay?
Judge, again, the final statements is that this has been an ongoing situation. It appeared that it got even worse when Mr. Headstreet remarried to his current wife, who was sitting in the front row. And when things like that occur, it normally causes some animus for the ex-spouse. And that's what I feel is going on right now over here.
All I know is I read this report and I've read a victim's rights statement. And I don't think that this is animus related. In other words, I don't think that people are just making things up. The police observed visible signs of injury from some incident, a wrestling incident that occurred a week before. All right. Just give me 1 second to gather my thoughts here. All right. Young man, do you want to come up here? Come on up here, if you don't mind. You don't have to. You don't want to come up here? You don't have to if you don't want to. I don't want you to feel like you have to make a statement. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Who's this young lady?
I'm a victim advocate from prosecutor's office.
I see. I'm sorry.
My name is Anna Ruger. He's indicated to me that he would like me to read the statement. He doesn't want to read it himself.
I've already read the statement. I have the statement in my pre-sentence or sentence materials here. I've read it. So I don't need him just to read the statement to me or you to read the statement to me. I'm just asking, in addition, is there anything else he would like to say?
He has indicated to me when I've spoken before that he wants no contact for the duration of the probation.
Why don't you come on up here, you, a victim's advocate? Okay, your name?
Anna Ruger.
And you are a victim's advocate with the prosecutor's office?
Yes.
And without mentioning his name, what did the young man say to you?
You know that he is scared to speak to his father and he does not want contact with him for the duration of the probation.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Anything else anybody wants to say?
Judge, if that's the case, Mr. Headstreet has to abide by the young man's wishes, as difficult as it may be, and abide by this public.
I'm concerned about this. I really am. I get the fact that sometimes kids are gonna rebel when their parents tell them not to do something or insist that they do something that the child either thinks they shouldn't have to do or should do. I get it. This is deeper in that. This is deeper than that. And this is not, and as somebody who is the father, you bear the responsibility for this. You. I mean, I can't imagine having this kind of relationship with a son or a daughter. I can't imagine wrestling with such fervor that I cause visible signs of injury, which are still obvious to police and others a week later. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to sit here and lecture you about how to be a parent. Like I said, it's hard. But I don't think you're going about it the right way. 12 months probation. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance of any unit of government. If you change your address, your place from your home telephone number, you must notify probation. You do have to report as directed. I'm going to adopt this recommendation. Domestic violence program with 12-week follow-up. Domestic violence program with 12-week follow-up. No assaultive, abusive, or intimidating behavior toward the victim. You're not to have any contact with the victim unless otherwise ordered by the circuit court. So I'm not going to sit here and say this is not a change of your custodial arrangement / visitation arrangement with regard to this young man, except I am saying while on probation, you're not having contact unless that order is overruled by the Wayne County Circuit Court. When that order was formulated, it was before there was any kind of domestic abuse. And so I'm ordering no contact unless otherwise ordered by the Wayne County Circuit Court. No firearms, no dangerous weapons at all. I'm going to order 6 days jail credit 1. Were you ever taken into custody? 6 days jail credit 1. I'll let you do 4 of those on the court work program and 1 day of community service. Your community service is due by July the 31st. So 8 hours of community service, 4 days court work. There's a $35 a day charge for that for a total of $140. I'm going to order fines in the amount of 100, costs in the amount of 150, $75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment. So fines and costs here amount to $375. You have probation fees of $240 for 615, screening fee of $60 for 675. And you have court work program fees of $140. Your total's $840. If you violate, your probation could be revoked. You could $815 rather. If you violate, your probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated for 93 days. You have 21 days to appeal, and you have 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. I'll need a review hearing date, Lisa, please. And we'll have a review hearing date if you're compliant. I am taking this as the prosecutor asked under 7694A. And I'm also going to charge $40 in attorney fees. So your total now is $855. So $855, the review hearing date in this case will be in May probably of 27, Lisa.
May 25th of 27 at 9 o'clock.
Okay, May 25th of 27 at 9 o'clock. Do you have all this to pay, sir?
Yeah.
So you can go down the hall, make your payment of $855. You'll go meet with probation. You have 21 days to appeal and you have 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer. Ms. Gibbs, do you have any questions?
No, I do not. Sorry, if you want me to sit down.
Okay, no problem. I just wanted to make sure. Good luck to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
In every courtroom, justice depends on facts, fairness, and respect for the law. This case highlights the important role judges play in carefully reviewing evidence, listening to all sides, and making decisions based on legal principles rather than emotion. The court's responsibility is to protect rights, uphold accountability, and ensure that every person receives a fair hearing. Laws exist to maintain order and safeguard individuals, while judges work to apply those laws impartially. Whether cases involve families, disputes, or criminal matters, the justice system strives to balance compassion with responsibility, reinforcing public trust in the rule of law.